Welcome to my woodcutting guide. It's my method. You don't have to use it, so let's get on with it. Here, use these trees. You got 3 trees standing right in the middle. There should be a spot where you click, and then if all those trees are down when you get there or anytime, you're in a too populated world and go somewhere else. You bank, see the circle, you go down with those trees and go to the middle of those trees, and you bank. But when I do it, I usually stay in my home world, so if they're chopped down, it's too busy, I usually go to my second part of my method, which will probably be after this, yeah. And it's gonna be not part 2, so it'll still be here, yeah. And here is 3 trees. They are used the most, but no one that I know uses my method that I use here. Yeah. So if you use this method, it'd be a good method because I use it and gets you, I don't know, a little bit more than you usually do, because instead of standing like between the first and second tree, the top 2, and you just stay there and you just woodcut those 2 trees, it'd be faster to do all 3 trees. It's if you go in the middle should have like a block to itself. You should be chopping right in front of that far tree closest to the arrow that where I'm at, where it says you are here. It should be closest to that one if you're on that spot. And when you chop, it should just turn around or which way you want to face. Then all you have to do is take 1 step or 2 steps to go to that far tree closest to the bank, and 1 or 2 steps to go to the smallest. The other ones take, like if you're taking the other methods, it'd take about 3 steps. Make it faster, and always keep your run on. So, like, even though you're not gonna run to your tree, instead of clicking, you get full bag and you click run instead of just keep it on. So you just it just keeps going to the bank, so you don't have to like run, or like you run every time you have to bank, and it doesn't even waste all your energy. And then by the time you get higher wood cutting, you bank faster, and then this method will work even faster, because once you get like 55, you'll chop trees. You only get like maybe chop 1 tree in less than 5 seconds, and then you just go to the next tree. Yeah, so when you get done with those, bank. And if you want to go somewhere else using your method, use those trees right by the bar over there, by like the wall where the border patrol is, that farming patch. Use those trees if you want. If it's too crowded right here, even though it's the farthest away from the bank, it's still good. Part 2 of my method is meeting willows. I don't know, right there on the close, like far left, I don't know if those are willows or not, but if they are willows, they're closer, I think, because all you do is follow that first path, and all you have to do is fire. The second path is use these trees where these is. I use these trees because when I do bank or go to the general store, I use that far tree right by like the corner of that house right there. When I do use that, it's just faster. And that tree lasted me 1.5 bags full infantry, 1.5 full infantry. So that lasted me quite a while. So the other one, I don't know how many willows are there, but I just look at that patch and it looks pretty good. I don't have a stepping method on this one, on my these are, but it's still a really good place. If you have like a cannon shot that you're talking a lot, good place right here, because there's not a lot of people, and depends what world you're in. But if you're gonna use these 3 trees closest to the shore, the one that goes like an upside down L or something, what do you want everybody call it? You go to the outside, don't go to the inside, because then you have to walk. You chop that one by, and then you have to walk all the way around to get that one. So that's why you go to the outside. It'll only take the farthest you have to go is ever is 1, 2, 4 steps is the farthest you have to go. Shit, but this is a very good world, and from my understanding, every time you get a full bag, I call them bags. If you want to call them inventories or inventories or whatever you want to call them whatever you want. But when you get full, you sell them at the general store. You get like maybe 200 per bag. I got 10K in a day, and that took me about 1.5 hours because I was doing something else though. So it'd take you maybe shorter than that, but it'd give you money. It's better than selling them at the GE when they're 9 GP and they're 16 GP at the general store. Yeah, so I use that method. It was from like, I don't know, 35 to like 59. I use that method. And since I'm like the last 30 seconds of my video, I would like to thank Insane Fatal for putting me in one of his interviews. If you want to see his interview, go to his profile on YouTube and find him. He makes really good videos, like I said again. And I'd like you to check out my blog. It's on the screen since I got done with method 2. It's gonna be on the screen, and view that because I'm gonna be posting now from my Willow collection or Huge collection. So bye.